This is another MyView TV exclusive. Please remember to hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in here to cheer for me. Everything what you see up, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, man.
Well, my people, hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. Let me say I'm happy Sabbath to each and everyone today who are worship on the Sabbath day. You understand? And remember, it's online service, so you don't need to go out and go to the service. And yes, the pastor set up the bank account for to put the money in her, because the tithes and offering have to collect. 36-year-old Richard Sachin, otherwise called Scoobay. Yes, Scoobay, not the Elephant Man song Scoobay away, but the brother name Scoobay of Plantation Heights in St. James was charged in the November 2020 murder of 26-year-old Ocean Dobbs, the police has reported. According to the Cambridge police, on November 10, Dobbs was sitting on a wall along the roadway when he was approached by Sachin. An argument reportedly ensued between both men, and Sachin allegedly pulled a firearm, opening gunfire, hitting him several times. Dobbs was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Dead man, them carry hospital. I'm tired of telling you. Dead man, them carry hospital. Friday, March 5th this year, Sachin was arrested by police during an operation carried out in the Cambridge area. Hold on, you know. Uno go in search of gunman. Yes, uno go look for this gunman. And uno really tell me, say, uno arrest him. On Thursday, March 11, an interview was conducted and he was subsequently charged. Like, the police them a waste time. The police them a waste time with them criminal I don't know. Me I be honest with the card. This a boy did forget to that point. Yes, everybody knows that this a boy did forget to that because you fire off a man and kill man per spot. You understand? And you run for so long and hide and police come in search of you just to carry you behind bars. Then all of that makes sense, people. Be honest with me. Members assigned to the St. Andrews South Division to the next attack clown them. Arrest and charge 3 men with wounding with intent and illegal possession of firearm and ammunition following an incident along Cinnamon Crescent in the parish on Monday, January 11. 23-year-old Amari Ellis, otherwise called Mari, a laborer of McKinley Crescent. 36-year-old Sheldon Cunningham, otherwise called Darian, a laborer, and Demario Pargo, otherwise called Jugab. Report that at about 11:40 p.m. the complainant was walking on his way home when he was approached by Ellis, Cunningham, and Pargo, who was armed with handgun. Remember, this is long after curfew was, you know. All 3 men opened gunfire at him, hitting him multiple times. The complainant managed to escape and was taken to hospital where he was admitted in stable condition. The accused men were charged after being pointed out in an identification parade on Thursday, March 4th. Hold on, so who point them out? So the people them who point them out could have point them out some next people. Why not point them out to police? I say, police them not really do nothing, you know. The police them just carry man behind bars, go store them up. Me don't know why. It's like them a get a little commission for it. And that the people them been saying, and me I work with the people them a say because no for them a police too. And once that them say, I saw it go. Suspect is now in police custody following the fatal stabbing of a man in Greater Portmore, St. Catherine. The deceased has been identified as 52-year-old Lance Edwards. The incident happened at about 8:15 Tuesday night, 12th way in 5th East Greater Portmore. It is reported that the 2 men had a dispute. The suspect used a knife to stab the man in the face and upper body. The injured man was taken to the hospital where he died. Remember Wade Blackwood, yes, Wade Blackwood, who confessed to killing Simone Campbell Collymore and a taxi driver in Red Hills, St. Andrew 3 years ago. He was sentenced on Thursday to life in prison. Yes, life in prison you get. So like when they give Wade life in a prison, I will not give husband. The people them want to know what will not give the husband because him can't get life, you know. Him cannot get life. Him need to get a rope. Him need to get a rope and he need to resume this rope thing just for him alone. Yes, start it with him then. Start the rope thing with him, cause this a boy Blackwood can't get the same amount of sentence. Life too good for him, so just deal with the rope for him. A Westmoreland man who was identified by the police to be one of the 2 men seen fighting over illegal firearm in Mount Salem District, Westmoreland on Monday, March 8th is now in police custody. So hold on then now. Uno see man a fight over gun and really go pick them up and carry them in a custody. Me tell them to slap them and stop carry them in. Uno not listening. Uno not listening. Uno can link some people who know for set crime scene and them do it for you, understand? The identity of the accused who hails from Mount Stewart District has not yet been released by the police. Report that at about 5:30 p.m. a police officer was at a location in Mount Salem District when he observed 2 men engaged in a tussle over a illegal gun. So you, yes, you Mr. Officer, you see 2 men a fight over 1 gun and you na bust 2 of them like serious, like ask, what is this world coming to? Them a police say, oh, man need to go back to training school. Oh, no need to go back to training school. Cause this way, una come tell me now, no make sense. Until the police approaching the firearm fell to the ground and both men fled the scene on foot. So, una really a tell me say, not even a car them jumping and them run on foot, but big fat and lazy could take out him firearm and take a 6 points there. Him get a 2-piece and decide say him no want nothing on at all. Can belly full, yeah. He might eat him dinner before him go home. And him make them a boy the getaway. The officer managed to retrieve the firearm, which turned out to be a GRUNG 9mm pistol fitted with a magazine containing 4 live 9mm rounds. He also later learned that the accused was the legal owner of the illegal weapon and also that he had pulled it on another man who was trying to disarm him when the officer came on the scene. Let me tell you something. Also, I should have slapped them. You should have slapped them away and give them no chance to turn themselves into no police station in no liar. Because all them criminals have them lying and these are the things them do. Day after day after day. Was shot and killed by 3 armed men who evaded his home on Farm Hill in Farm Heights, St. James on Wednesday night, March 10. The deceased has been identified as 40-year-old Junior Campbell, yeah man, the Tyler Junior Campbell of Unity Close in Farm Hill, Farm Heights. First by the Mount Salem police that at about 8:20 p.m. Campbell and a friend were sitting inside the kitchen of his home when 3 armed men with handgun forced their way inside the dwelling and held them up at gunpoint. Men then dragged Campbell from the house to the yard and shot him multiple times, and his body fell into a dugout foundation in the yard. So hold on, the Campbell had a little shallow grave for himself. The men then fled the scene on foot while the police was summoned. Upon the arrival to the scene was processed and Campbell's body was later removed to the morgue for a post-mortem examination. Let me tell you something. So what to the person who did the Campbell and them set it up? It's them set it up. We don't see that clearly. Police make sure to find out who them know where come deal the Campbell and put him in a grave. I've set up all over it. So people, let me ask you something. When you really look on the picture of the 31-year-old Ricardo Richards, when you really look on the 31 rough days of life, that you know. But when the business about him, so after the police them catching them angle film, bangle film, you know. But my thing is this. When you notice that you don't see nobody on a flat car that go up for the police officer with them shoot, when you notice that. As always, we know say Indy come and keep quiet on this one because the police get shot. Is that them happy when police get shot and them something them. We talk it as is and that it might be no people. But guess what? It's when the police them slap with this boy, you know, if you know, and when them slap him with, hope Indy come keep quiet. Hope Indy come keep quiet. And any little family him have him run gang and stay, you know, make sure them keep quiet too.
So we're able to confirm that a prisoner escaped this treated at the National Chest Hospital. He was in custody and he was taken there because he complained that he was ill. So it was in the process of him being treated, and the nature of the treatment required that the handcuffs be removed. So whilst he was being treated, we understand that he attacked one of the policemen and actually snatched his service pistol.
Nonsense, Stephanie, nonsense. I can tell you something. The fact that you ever remove the cuff off 5 and one police shouldn't have been in the room. Yes, one police not in the room with a known killer. Yes, one police not dead there. So the police them do foolishness and I don't want you to pick up for them, you know, Stephanie. I don't want you to pick up for them.
He beckoned to the other policeman, so whilst he made his way to assist the other officer, the prisoner shot him and escaped. The one who he beckoned to and came to his rescue was attempting to assist the other officer. He shot him and escaped. So they are currently searching for him. So there's currently a search on for the escaped prisoner, which is 31-year-old Ricardo Richards. He is from a Rosetown address in the Kingston Western Division, but he's also known to frequent sections of Bull Bay as well as Barbican.
Oh, I'm not going to say, yes, Stephanie is allowed to make mistakes, and this is what she does perfectly.
He's likely to be armed and dangerous.
And he still has the policeman's weapon.
He's still in possession of the weapon, so we want persons to see him, not to necessarily try to take him on, but to report it to 119 or make calls to the nearest police station.
Honest now, it has hard for the people them identify because Theme 31 look like 95. Yes, Theme 31 look like 95, so I don't know all the people them are identify this or something. Yeah. But anyway, hurry up and slap him. Just hurry up and find him and slap him so the people them can breathe easy and make sure they get back the policeman machine. Understand? Anyway, tell a friend, oh, Giano, over, we call it Central Village. From the week start, people are drop over there. But don't worry yourself. The people them over there don't want to talk. So make them stay over there, angle and bangle themselves. Tell a friend, check us out. We'll see if we can get some Central Village news and make you know we are going. Because up on the hill are going wicked.